Peace. Good morning, family. How you doing? It's Mr. R2 here at Consistency is Currency. And I would just like to say good morning to you. You've made it to another weekend. For those who have made it to see this day, we've made it to see it together. Not everybody made it to Friday. There was a lot of people, especially this past weekend, a lot of different situations where people murder. I'm just going to put it that way. Murder, people just losing their lives over senseless acts of violence. But you're here today. We're going to plug in to your thoughts. We're going to plug into your processes. We're going to plug into your why. So I have a question to you. What is your why? What is your why? Why do you do what you do? Why have you done what you did? And why do you continue to do what you do? And when we tap into this, we're going to tap in to the nature of you. As we tap into the nature, we're going to begin to examine the natural abilities that you already have and how we're going to pull those natural abilities out. That's like nurturing the nature of you. As you nurture it, you have the ability to grow it. You have the ability to develop those things that you know that need to be developed, or even design or redesign those things that need to be designed and or redesigned. So again, good morning. We thank you. We appreciate you for just tapping in this morning on this Friday, the last day of the week, the last day of the podcast. We'll see you again in the morning on Monday. That is. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Patricia, good morning, Ms. Latricia. Good morning, Ms. Kelly. Good morning, Ms. Selena. Let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and pull it in real quick, because it's not going to be long, but it is going to be impactful with today. So as you see, we're talking about believe you will make it. Believe you will make it. So we always go into the definition of the word, and then from the definition, we'll pull it out from there. And there's some takeaways that I want you to have, and some things that I want you to develop from what we're communicating about today. So before we start, just go ahead and make sure you go ahead and share this live, put it inside a Facebook group. Then after you do that, go ahead and put the word done. All right. So the definition of believe is to think that something is true, correct, or real. And the contrast of this is red over white, is to think real. A belief is to think real. One of the things that I want you to acknowledge, that your belief is what you believe it to be. Your belief is your reality. A lot of times we take things from somebody else and they're forcing their reality on us because they probably couldn't do it themselves, or because they did not accomplish or complete their own task. So they may be pushing that down on you. But I want you to understand that to think is to think real. To believe is to think real, your reality. And the second definition is to have confidence or faith in the truth of a positive assertion, story, etc. Give credence to. So this one again is red over white. To give confidence in the truth of, and you put whatever you want at the end. To give confidence in the truth of. So if you're looking at what has been consistent within the word of believe, is there is a truth. There is a truth in the word believe, but what do you believe? What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about the confidence that you have within yourself? What do you believe about the things and the way that you think? And one thing that I want you to take away, and if it hit home for you, you can go ahead and put it inside the chat. So one thing I want you to remember, that thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. What are you thinking about when you're in that moment? I was listening to a video this morning, and she said that sometimes, life is going to give us sandpaper. So it's not going to always be smooth, but sometimes it's going to be gritty. And we're going to have to smooth those things out in our thoughts. Because don't you know and understand that your belief or what you believe has to plug into your why? Your what has to plug into your why, because it has to be grounded. There has to be a foundation of what you're doing and why you do it. Because as there is the foundation of what you're doing and why you do it, that plugs into your future. That plugs into your direction. That plugs into your abilities as well as it plugs into your capabilities. Your why does a lot for you. And we have to stand firm on that, because it's not always going to be easy. But what you must understand, that you have to believe that you can make it. They say tomorrow is not promised, but tomorrow is not going to wait for you neither. And yesterday is not going to come back. So keep standing on that. Well, I'll have time tomorrow. There's too many people that's not here today because they were waiting on their tomorrow. There's too many people that want to live in their yesterday because they feel that because I put it off until another day, I can always go back and get it. What if you don't have the ability to go back and get it? What if time passes you by so you want to go back and live in the world and what you did yesterday? Don't do that. Because what you're doing right now prepares you for the future you. The system that you create right now prepares you for the future you. Plug in your what into your why, and your thoughts become things. Stand firm on the beliefs that you have that it will come to pass. Belief that you have that business will make it. Belief that you have that starting that business is going to solve problems, but you have to understand that you have to solve the problems within your own mind. Your belief system cannot hold you back, because remember, it says that it is that which is of truth. So what are your truths? Your truth, not someone else's truth, not someone else's false realities or false expectations that they have on you. But what do you believe that you can do? What do you believe that you have? What skills that you have that you can exemplify and blow up and make bigger? Tap into your God-given abilities and your gifts that you have, and it will definitely grow into something big. And remember, thoughts become things. Don't always think about the bad stuff. Now, you can acknowledge some of the bad stuff, but don't allow it to fester and become a parasite in your life. But look at it and learn from it. Allow those lessons to be learned, and then you know what door not to go in again. Because thoughts become things. Remember that. Thoughts become things. Thoughts also fuel the consequence, because when you're not thinking in a healthy manner, everything that happens after there is a consequence to having those bad thoughts. And because there's a consequence to the bad thoughts, you have to understand that you're shaping your reality based off of your beliefs. You're shaping your reality based off of your belief system. That is where you're going to grow from your truth. You're going to grow from your belief. You're going to grow from your what, plugging into your why. And I guarantee you, there will be more things that are going to happen for you. That's going to be a blessing. But you have to change what you believe. You have to change what you're doing. And I guarantee you, there will be more things that's going to happen for you if you just change how you see it. If you just change how you design it and redesign it, because there's going to be something you're going to have to redesign it, because when you acknowledge, like, you know what, that's not a healthy thought, you're going to have to go back and redesign it. You're going to have to go back and change some things and change the way you see things and change the way you say things. Because if you ever want to go in a direction that's progressive or go in a direction that is going to yield the ultimate opportunity for you, you're going to have to change some language. You're going to have to change some direction. you're probably going to have to change some environment or some scenery, change some people that you've been hanging around, change some shows that you've been watching, or put yourself in a position to see yourself there before you physically there to begin with. So if you see it, say it. So if you think it, it will be. But you have to understand, stand firm on the foundation of what you believe. That is yours. And then you claim it. It's yours to begin with. Just believe it. But y'all be blessed. I'll see you on Monday, 7:30. Remember, thoughts become things. Peace.